Hey friends, how's everybody doing? Millennial Rust time. Let me know if you can hear me. It looks like my microphone's working good, but I didn't put in my headphones because they give me a headache sometimes. So the sound isn't really letting me know for sure that y'all can hear me. I have a cool clip that I already put in members only that I'm going to show y'all. I want to make sure y'all can hear me. Can someone let me know for sure in the comments? Anybody there? Hey, Jesse. Can you hear me all right? Awesome. Great. Thank you guys so much. Okay, I'm gonna show this clip again at the end. I want to do it here now so all you early birds don't have to wait. But this morning I went for a walk again. Thank you, Violet. I'm doing my Millennial Ross. I got a Bob Ross wig from Amazon. Let me share my screen real quick. So yeah, I went for a walk. Hey Ellie, thank you. Like the Bob Ross hair. I went for a walk again this morning over in the native preserve and saw a deer herd. I believe it was Feline's herd, but I didn't see any fawns with spots. It was all does and fawns mainly. So I was about to turn around here and then I heard something over in the woods. So I started filming again and just stayed still. Hey, Elle. Hey, Maria. Hey, Ria. And all of a sudden, all the deer just walked out in front of me and then they stood and stared for a little bit. They seemed kind of freaked out for a minute. And I said, "It's okay. It's okay," a few times. And then they just stayed and then just went on their way. It was so sweet. Okay, let me show y'all. And then I'll show it again at the end, but I didn't want to keep you early birds waiting. Trying to make sure the sound is on. Yeah. So over here, they were, yep, there they are. And then I zoom in. Hey, Ruth Carol. The other just staring at me. It's so sweet. It's so funny how they just stop and stare for a while and then go on their way. Aren't they, Rhea? I just love them. Right, Ellie? They just watched me for a long time, and then after I said it's okay a few times, they then they just started walking the other way and then went on. They decided I was no threat. And the rest of the fawns come running out. I didn't see any bucks, just does and fawns. Hey, Aunt Allie. Oh, you're welcome, Art. I'm glad you enjoy it. See, more and more of them keep coming. It was a whole bunch of them. Like whenever they come to the yard and get Feline, it's like they just keep coming, jumping across the sidewalk into the yard. It's so cool. Oh, awesome, Art. I love that. Hey, Nina Manzor. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yep, there goes the last one. It is so beautiful, Ria. I'm so glad that the tribal nation I live next to gives us all access to that. Because I'm not a member of their tribe. My Native American is only 1% in my DNA test. So and it's from a different tribe from the one I live next to. But they are, like I said before, they're a really prosperous, generous tribe, and they give us all access to their beauty of their land and all that cool stuff. Hey, Mel. Ooh, good idea, Art. Oh, awesome, Ivana. Yeah. You should totally pick that deer, Art. Definitely. Definitely, definitely. Thank you, Nina. Yeah, this is my Bob Ross wig. Mm. Trying to make sure everyone can see the painting good. And then, like I said, after I'm done painting, I will show the deer again for our friends who come in later. Okay, first thing I want to do. Oh, cool, Joy. Yeah. I have a lot of family in Arkansas because the Ozarks covers Southwest Missouri, Northwest Arkansas. Yeah, Bob Ross for Ellie. Let's see. So the first thing I want to do is get a little sun down here that's setting over the water and then start adding the reflections. Then we'll get more dramatic with the clouds. And then I'll add a little more detail to the tree. Oh, cool, Ruth. That had to be awesome. I'm getting the white down here, and then I'll add yellow and orange to really highlight it. Make sure you email it to me, Art. Show me. I can't wait to see when you paint that deer. Cherokee girl suggested the other day that I should paint a hedgehog. I think she has a pet hedgehog she keeps. And that's an animal I hadn't thought of before. I was intrigued. I've painted oh dang, what are those it's a really popular lizard type animal to keep, and I don't know why I'm suddenly blanked out on the name. But I've painted those for people who order commissions and snakes and lots of dogs and cats and birds and horses, mules, all kinds of animals. But yeah, I never thought to paint a hedgehog. That might be a fun idea, I think. Get some yellow in here. That's so funny, Stacia. Oh my God. A hedgehog that lives in the fornication foliage. Oh, that's it. Yes, it was a bearded dragon. That's what I've done a commission portrait of for a lady who wanted to commemorate hers. I'm going to kind of soften the edge there, but I don't want to lose the white. So I'm going to come in with some more paint here in just a minute. I'm not sure. Geckos are the ones that live in Florida. I feel like they are. I think aren't those the ones that drop out of trees when it gets cold? Or is that something else I'm thinking of? We have any Florida residents in the chat that can tell us? They are everywhere, Joy says, and Mushkin Mama says go, and they go in the walls on the walls. Oh, I agree. Art is life. Like, I do really enjoy painting buildings sometimes, like cityscapes, because it's really fun to try and like make them look alive. The buildings like get a certain light on them or something like that. But at the same time, with landscapes, like nothing has to be square. You can just go with it. I love that. Right, Art? Definitely. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Iguanas freeze when they cold. Somebody let their bearded dragon get away. Oh, I bet that was scary. Maria says her dog chases geckos down there. Lulu B said we have lizards in California. They become paralyzed when they get to a cold temperature too. Do they fall out of the trees like the one we see on videos in Florida a lot? Oh, that's sad stuff, girl. Definitely art is life. Yeah, that's the fun part. Okay, let me get a softer brush. Thank you, Lulu. Yeah, Brandy K was in here last time I had it on, and she said a reminder, Annie and the Hard Knock Life. It's a hard knock life for us. Oh yeah, every time I'm in Florida, I do the same, Ivona, and all the plants, because I've lived mostly, other than whenever I lived on the Gulf Coast for a little while. I ate shorty pie for about a year in Mississippi. Everywhere I've lived hasn't had tropical plants like beach areas do. So all the plants in Florida, I was always just fascinated by what could grow there. I loved it. Okay, let's blend this out a little more. Definitely love nature. Hey, Raquel. Nice. That would be fun. Haven't seen any pho. We've seen them on our house and thought they were dead. Found one in a pile. Thought, oh man. Oh, that's hilarious. We have the blue-tailed lizards here that hang out and like sun on the rocks and stuff a lot. Like that one I showed in a palette cleanser the other day. That one wasn't a blue-tailed one, but they're very similar. And they if they get scared, if they get approached by like a cat or a different type of wild animal, They drop their tails. They drop their blue tail and regrow it. It's wild. And don't worry, y'all. I know this looks a little crazy at the start, but we blend. It's all good. Shorty pie, just a sunset and tree. Just from my imagination, honestly. I just wanted to kind of conjure one up in a relaxing style, you know? I bet, Lulu. Oh, wow. I bet that was a lot of fun. I'm so jealous. I want to go to Scotland so bad. One of these days. The main issue is I have such trouble with flying with my ears. Most of the places I want to go, I need to fly or, be on a boat for a crazy amount of time. And I'm kind of scared of boats, y'all. I want to get over it. But yes, I watched Titanic too many times. And then I also got kind of like sucked into deep dives from different ship disasters and stuff. And that didn't help with my boat fear at all. Yeah, it especially since COVID for me, it feels like we have so many airplane disasters all over the world. It's not one airline or even one country's airline. It just, yeah, it really freaks me out. Yeah, I'm with him, Ivona. I want to learn better, get better, but yeah. Yeah, it really freaks me out, Joy. Like I know it's very rare for there to be a major maritime disaster, but like when they do happen, it's bad. Freaks me out. No. Whenever I remember you sending me those, but I think you emailed those to me, right? But whenever we decided to drive instead of fly, I didn't go ahead and get them, but that reminds me of those again. I wonder if I should grab those and see if they help. Thank you for that. Kung Fu Panda. Yeah, I agree, Kung Fu. It's definitely what you're used to for sure. Oh, I'm sorry, Stacia. We are gonna disregard that completely. Flying is good. Flying is good. We're gonna manifest that. Thank you, Mr. Girl. I appreciate that. Oh, I bet. The Roadrunners. I don't know if I've ever seen a Roadrunner in person. I've been to California once. I went to a convention in San Jose. It was really fun. I enjoyed it. But I don't remember seeing any Roadrunners. When I was there, when I was in San Jose, I went to and toured the Winchester Mystery House. It was really cool because I think it was Friday the 13th even, and we got to do like an after dark tour. It was really fun. Oh wow, Ivona, I was an adult by the time before I ever flew, by the first time I flew. I don't know why I'm suddenly mixing up my words so bad, y'all. Thank you, Mooch. Oh, I think I misread what you said actually, but still. That probably is, but the thing is, I wasn't afraid to fly until after COVID, and it's probably has more to do with me than anything that any increase in the accidents. But when I first started flying, I was all about it. Like I was going all over the place and in America anyway. I haven't been out of the country very much. Actually, I don't think I've been out of the country I'm trying to think whether or not I crossed the border into Canada at Niagara Falls or not, but yeah. Oh, that's cool. A bunch of my friends in the Ozarks have their private pilot license and have private planes because in the Ozarks, there's so much open land, a lot that different people own. It's easy to have your own runway with a small plane and be able to look at the mountains and stuff and take people on tours and things. They really enjoy it. One of my cousins has got one. Oh, you're in Niagara Falls? Cool. Nice. Okay, let's get a little more yellow and white in here. Now that the bottom layer is dry where they won't mix, I wanted to, really, really brighten up the sunset colors. And then at the very last, I'll go in with the white to make clouds. And I'm going to get color over the tree here so that my brush strokes for the background are even. Excuse me. But then I'll go over the tree with more black details so that won't stay. Hey, Haley. Awesome. Awesome. Ireland, Scotland, England are places that I've always wanted to go so bad. I mean, obviously most of us Americans, our ancestry tends to come from there. And that's where mine mostly is. I have a little bit of French ancestry, Native American and stuff, but mostly Scottish and Irish and English. Some from Wales, I think. Whenever I did my ancestry, I think I hadn't had any ancestors immigrate since like 1775 or something like that. We've been born over here a long time. So I'd love to be able to go explore those places. Oh, yes, Ivona, that because of my Moldavite fascination, that crystal, like I have wanted to go there since honestly like the early 2000s because I want to go to that Moldo River Valley and see everything. Oh yeah, Glasgow. I'd love to see that. Thank you, Daisy. I appreciate that. I love doing the Bob Ross wig. It's so fun. 10 bucks on Amazon and a real good time. Oh, I hope you can too, Ivona. From Dingwall. Oh yeah, Kung Fu. That would be so cool. The pyramids are another place I've always wanted to see. I think I've told y'all before when I was a kid, I grew up in a really conservative religion and we weren't allowed TV for a long time. And so one of my things, it's super, super nerdy, but we had a 80s encyclopedia set, and I loved reading through the encyclopedias and just finding one of the most exotic places. Excuse me, hiccup. The most exotic places I could find to read about. And oddly enough, a lot of the places that I found so fascinating and always, always wanted to go, Americans aren't allowed now because of different wars and conflicts and, stuff that I certainly have no control over, making decisions about, but I won't be welcome, unfortunately. Probably not in my lifetime. It sucks. Thank you, Raquel. I appreciate that. Oh, cool, Kung Fu. Enjoy. I'm glad I'm not the only ones. Oh, cool, Ellie from Inverness. Get some yellow up there. Hey, Jelly. Thanks for being here. Wait, what do you feel stupid for asking for, Stacia? I don't feel stupid for asking anything. Oh, Iran, Afghanistan, Iraq, North Korea, a lot of places like that. I got really randomly fascinated from the and from reading the encyclopedia in the 80s, and yeah, I couldn't safely travel most of those places as an American. Oh, dang, that sucks, Ivona. That's terrible. Thank you, Chantel. Shorty Pie, she hasn't been here in like a week. Whenever I saw the herd in the on my walk this morning, I didn't notice any fawns with spots. So I'm not sure if, she's kind of doing her own thing a little bit or what's going on with Feline. Hopefully she comes back and visits soon. Trying to get some nice like swooping cloud effects here. When they kind of wisp down and around throughout the sky. Hey, Diet Pepsi, how are you? Well, let's see. Let's fix the tree real quick. That's bugging me. There we go. The tree was bugging me that I got. I don't know about that, Joy, but thank you. Hey, CJB, how are you? Oh, that's nice, Ellie. We got the same art swoops going on. Your art's on hair, mine's on canvas. Switch to a new brush, and then I'm gonna start working on some reflections. You know, I can't do cartoons, Kung Fu Panda. Like, that's a different type of skill of its own. Nice, CJB. I love that. Thank you, Bluebird. Oh, someone said, hey to Boss Lady. I missed her in there, but hey, look, Boss Lady. And beat the devil out of work for your paycheck. Nice. Oh, poor Bob. That beating the devil out of his brush with all that cleaner on it and spraying in the air probably led to his early death, unfortunately. But man, it was fun to watch. Hey, Angel Baby. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. Thank you, Just Brilliant. Got my Bob Ross wig on. I've painted some of my previous cats. I've also done commission cats for a lot of people for sure. Okay. Now to work on some water reflections. Yeah, Bob is great to sleep to. Joys and spreadsheet hell, oh Lord. 1970 handles my spreadsheet needs, thankfully. The reflections won't look very reflection-y until we do a few tricks to them, so don't worry, friends. Keep the faith. Get the yellow and red now. You had a tough week too, Mushkin? Dang, 3:30 a.m. Holy crap. That's a late one. Okay, now for the thing that should make it look reflection-y if I did it right. Let's get the brush here. Oh, thank you, Cherokee girl. I appreciate that. Mrs. Ross, you know it. Thank you, Ashley Rain. I appreciate it. Okay, I need a stiffer bristle, I can tell, because I didn't thin my paint very much. There we go, that's better. There's our reflections. Kenny Boy loves that's funny, Cherokee. You know what, CJ? When I did my first live in this wig, I had on a button-up shirt with a pocket, and I tried to put Lil Man, our little kitten, little Johnny, in there, but he was not having it. So I didn't want to stress him out for the content, but I was like, "Oh, he'd be perfect for a little squirrel in the pocket." Yeah, it works either way. They are a dear herd of deer. Art is so relaxing, isn't it? Thank you. Cherokee girl. Yeah, Brandy K was saying that last time. Looked like I was gonna start singing Hard Knock Life any minute. You get just a little dark blue here and kind of darken just the edges of our water slightly where it's meeting up with the grass. That's right, Moosh. Yeah, Daddy Warbucks 1970. That's what Cherokee girl said. Where's Daddy Warbucks 1970? He must be too busy with work to tune into the live stream today. Thank you, Mel. I'm glad you like it. Thank you, Violet. Let me show you guys up close what it's looking like so far. Oh, cool, Ivona, a kitty pouch, and she had none of it. You guys remember the backpack that 1970 bought for little Johnny Helldiver? He loves that so much. He jumps in and like takes naps in there whenever. There will be no fornication foliage in this painting, Shorty Pie. Maybe we need to do a fornication foliage painting. Actually, CJ, Brandy K sent me one of them the other day, and I watched part of it. I was crying. I love Ozzy so much. You know what kind of foliage, Kung Fu? The fornication foliage. Oh my gosh, you guys are so funny. Oops, that's way more than I meant to get. Little adjustment because there are no mistakes. Happy little accidents, right? Unlike Gypsy Rose's one accident. Adding a little darkness to the edge of the water will kind of highlight our reflections in the middle. Aw, that's awesome. I saw where Youngblood was on someone's podcast the other day talking about how he loves Taylor Swift, that it reminds him of great times with the women in his family. And I thought that was so cool. I love that. Like he didn't feel the need to be over dark and be like, "Ugh, I hate Taylor Swift." He was like, "Nah, I like it." And that's so very Aussie like too, because there's this one story about how Ozzy was talking with like some other big rock stars. I can't remember who they were, like big lead singers and other metal bands at the time, and they were talking about what their favorite bands were, and most of the guys were trying to like think of, just the hardest thing ever, kind of a competition type thing. And when they got to Ozzy, he was like, "I like ABBA." He's like, "They make me feel happy, it's good." And I'm like, "That's so cool, I love it." He didn't need to, pretend to maintain his image, he just said what kind of music he likes. I love that. I like ABBA too, Rhea. I agree, CJ, exactly. Like, there's to me, music is just another kind of art, it's not a competition of what's hard and soft, you know? Some of the hardest singers occasionally do a soft song, and it's really cool. I think I wanna add some more white streaks in the reflection. F. Bree says, "I had tickets to see him in 2020, 21, $25 in general admission." Is it Ozzy or Youngblood you're talking about, F. Bree? Either way, super cool. I get it, Ivona. Yeah, yep. I don't know why sometimes I paint details better if I look at it kind of upside down, so that's why my head's all weird. Sorry, y'all. Oh, yeah. Oh, Pantera. It was Pantera? I love a lot of country music too, Boss Lady, especially like late '80s and early '90s country music. Because as a kid, that was almost all I knew except for a few renegade uncles that was listening to Black Sabbath and stuff like that. So I got to know some of that stuff too, but that country and, Southern gospel is all I knew, and some folk music until I left home. Oh, yeah, I love Anita Baker. I think I saw Just Brilliant in the comments. Hey, Just Brilliant. Okay, let me grab a liner brush so I can add some more detail to the tree. Oh, nice. Nice, Ivona. It's not just me. Not just me being weird. Mystery Girl, Dolly and Kenny. Oh, yes, yes. I love Dolly so much. I'm actually really worried right now about her health announcement. I hope she's okay. Me too, boss lady. Yeah. I have a painting of Dolly I started a few years ago and haven't finished, but I really need to get on that. CJB. Oh, cool. Slayer. Nice. Oh, she is just brilliant. Very, very cool. Oh, how sweet, Cherokee girl. That's so cool. Well, I'm gonna be one of those people, Evo, and I'm not gonna be okay when we lose Dolly. Yeah, she's got infection from kidney stones. I think we need another branch over here. Oh, DMX. That's awesome. I love DMX. Merle Haggard. Oh, Queen. Nice. No problem, Ivona. I really like doing portraits too. That's funny. Like, you know what? You might come up with your own style of doing faces. Not everything's about photorealism. Here we go. Cherokee Girl, you sang once with Kenny Rogers? Holy damn. Get some green thinned out here real quick. Just a little more to the grass. Cherokee Girl says that the golden nugget before his big comeback. How cool! What an awesome thing. Delaney, I've been painting with my great grandma since I could hold a brush, honestly. I've not had formal training or classes. Put some dark glass grass blades back in here, and then I think I'm about done, y'all. Hey, Love Shack Sarah. Oh my gosh. Now that's a fan. She says, I held back pushing my son so he would be born on Freddie's birthday. Dang. Pat's Pajamas says, my first concert was AC/DC in Toronto, 1980s. Nice, 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 nice. Even mumble rap, I could parody and have fun with. Nice. I was trying to think of something I could parody, with Bob Ross style. The best thing I could come up with, I thought of, like y'all know Kid Rock's Cowboy, where he's like cowboy, and and it gets to the verse, and he's like, kid rocking up and down the block with a bottle of scotch. I watch lots of crotch. I thought, ooh, I could be like, a Bob Rossing up and down the block with a bottle of scotch. I paint lots of rocks. What do y'all think? Hey, Mr. Girl. Yeah, that is so cool that you won the competition. CJ's for it. Want to be a cowboy. That's right, Cherokee. Hey, what do y'all think up close? Thank you, Pat's Pajamas. Oh, sunglasses at night. There we go. I wear my sunglasses at night. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, actually, Diet Pepsi drinker, I did a previous live where I did the first layer and let it dry. And so that one was about an hour. And then the second layer is been about an hour. So it's about 2 hours. So what I'm gonna do, friends, is everybody that's in chat, YouTube logs for me. I'm gonna take everybody's name and do a drawing. And whoever I draw, if you're comfortable giving me your address, I'll send you this painting when it's dry. It take about 2 months for it to be dry enough to mail. And even then I'll have to like test it. But yeah, I will do the drawing, and like I said, once I get the person and contact you, only if you're not comfortable giving me your address, that's okay. We'll move on to the next person. But yeah, I will do a drawing and contact you, and we'll go from there, y'all. Yes, Pat's Pajama. This one is full oil. And so the drying time is a long, long time. Yeah, Mystery Girl's channel is really cool, Cherokee. Definitely check it out. She's been helping me with some research on some different things too. We're going to do some videos together. So, anyway, I hope you all have a great day, friends. I am. Oh, that's funny. You got in trouble from an art teacher for mixing oils and acrylic. Nowadays, like they seem, I don't know if the composition of acrylic paint has changed from what it was, but nowadays what they totally do is acrylic paint is considered basically the same as gesso. And so if you do your base layer in acrylic, it's considered almost like a primer layer. And then once that's fully dry, you can do your oil over that. And it makes the drying time a lot faster. I do that sometimes. I just didn't do that on this winter Aussie. I don't know why. But, I'm going to show y'all we got a lot more people in here at the beginning. I'm gonna show y'all the deer again before we go. A little palette cleanser, even though we don't need a palette cleanser for a painting, but yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Pats, yep. So for those of you that don't remember, or don't know, this morning I did my walk out in the native area again, the native preserve, and here come a deer herd. I had stopped filming and was about to leave, and then I heard something over here in the woods, and all of a sudden there they come. I zoom in just a minute. And they just stopped and looked at me. I started saying, "It's okay, it's okay." And then they eventually just went on their way. More and more of them kept coming out. Oh, good, Pats. Thank you. That's wonderful, Angel Baby. You're welcome. Aren't they sweet, Mystery Girl? Oh, thank you, Ellie and Mel. Just brilliant. Yeah, they just stood there staring at me for a while, and I said, "It's okay," a few times, and then you'll see them turn and go down the trail a little bit. There they go. And then they go on across like they were planning on. Hey, Haley. And more of them keep coming out of the woods on that side until they're finally done. See a few more fawns come out. Yeah, I need to do that, Rachel. It's a good idea. I got a Cherokee girl that got a mineral block for him in the yard. Hell yeah, CJ. I think that was the last. Nope, there's the last one. Aren't they so sweet? Yeah, they realize that I'm chill. I'm cool. It's fine. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end here, friends. Thank you all so much for being here. Really appreciate it. And like I said, I am going to do the drawing on everybody's username, and then I'll contact you. And if you're comfortable giving me your address, I'll send you the painting when it's dry. Thank you all so much. Have a good day, friends.